live SEC softball tournament on the SEC Network, presented by T-Mobile 5G home internet. And it is indeed time for some Iron Bowl softball, the final game of the day. We are 2 games deep, but since then 14-6. That includes wins against Oklahoma, Washington, Virginia Tech, Mississippi State, and she'll open up the day with a strikeout.
A tendency to look low, and she sneaks the rise ball past you.
Peralta sends that the opposite way and out of here. And the Tigers jump in front as the senior delivers. And that's our first home run of the day here at the SECs.
Brisky, that is the 6th home run that she's given up in SEC play. Pitch on the outer half that just does not get up enough. Look at the way that this ball is going to travel deep. Peralta has a lot of power. She lets that ball travel. She doesn't try to pull the outside pitch. She goes with it, and because she barrels that up inside out, she drives that out of the yard.
And the walk to Adams. In 2 of the last 3 games, one has left the yard off of Brisky. Slice to first, Duksher's got it, steps on the base, double play. But a run up for Auburn. I'm set to pick up the bats, down 1-0. Vandergriff and Johnson at the top, and then Callie Hevlin having a career year, and Vandergriff safe at first. Will run it back out towards the circle after every pitch. Johnson dropping down a bunt to move the runner over, and Vandergriff into scoring position.
You don't run into those mental blocks.
1 down after the Johnson sacrifice, and Hevlin first pitch swinging. 2 down. S.J. Guerin, a lot of opportunity and much more now at Auburn. A late season player of the week honor for her. Ellisted off one glove and into another. Roach is there to back up Adams, and that'll end the threat. 1 in the books. Don't blame the messenger. What a snag at short. And the one hopper to first for Salyn Hawkins.
Wow. That is a gold glove play for Salyn Hawkins.
With the walk-off grand slam to win game 2. Sooners would bounce back to win the 3rd. And a strikeout here for Brisky, 2 down. 20 come from behind wins. The most in the country this year. And Brisky gets her 2nd strikeout of the inning at a 1-2-3 for the most tournament wins by any program. Tigers have won 47. And Giles base knocked back up the middle. He's against Oklahoma. Hawkins drives that one deep. And off the base of the wall with 1 hop. And the runner all the way around third and coming home as Giles will score. And it's tied at 1 apiece. Hawkins with the RBI double.
That was a great piece of hitting, but outstanding running also by Marley Giles. So Hawkins is going to get a pitch she can handle. It's on the outer half. That's a backdoor curveball that just bleeds a little bit too much into the zone, and Hawkins elevates it. She lifts it, but ultimately gets it into the gap, and that's the key. Goes off the base of the wall, and Marley Giles, a lot to celebrate about. She saw
307 on the season. He settled in as the starter at first base this year for the Tide. Duksher lofts one out to left, and that'll drop in. Runners on the corners, nobody out.
Hunting.
0-2. Got her. And here comes Annalie Adams because they think Lisenby is still that valuable behind the dish. White pops it up, and it's going to drop in fair. The throw down to second will still record an out. Vandegrift had to reach for that, bobbled by Roach, but still time to record the out. So a runner stranded at Women's College World Series. And a rope down the line for Lisenby. Title holder to a long single, but the leadoff is aboard first 3 innings. Roach skies that. And the catch is made by Giles. 1 down. Unproductive at bat.
Yep. Especially out of the 9-hole, you get the 8.
Giles scoops, throws. What a play by Marley. Taking what looked like it was going to be a wild pitch and then rifling down to second.
Yeah, Lessman, the pinch runner, thinks this is far enough away from Giles, but there is no way. Giles has a really good arm and love the tag by Hawkins, the way she's going to come over, apply that.
Oh. 8. Murph with mouth agape at that call. And they'll get the swinging way. Brisky.
And to lose that on a percentage basis.
Lauren Johnson with the base hit out to center, and Lojo is aboard. Hedlund enjoying a breakout season with Bama this year. Looking for a gap, and she'll find one. All the way to the wall, and here comes Lojo to score. The go-ahead run, the throw to third, and sliding in safely is Hedlund with an RBI triple.
Callie Hedlund has just been clutch at times for Alabama. Pitch on the inner half, she is able with the strength to just barrel that up and get it inside out. This is a little bit of a jam job, but she gets it to float into that right center gap all the way to the wall with Auburn pulled in.
And that one will stay fair. And running to apply the tag is Adams, and so smart from the freshman, because that meant Hedlund could not get too far off the base in the dugout. They love the fact that she's a great teammate. It's just something that they have not been able to figure out. And Giles draws the walk. So runners on the corners. Hawkins sends that one deep to left. The catch is made by McCrary, and they'll just throw it into second. No chance to get Hedlund, and it's a sac fly, and the second RBI of the day for Hawkins. Dukeshire, and the flip from Peralta to Roach will end the inning, but a couple in for Alabama, and the Tide are out in front. Close games with the top tier of the SEC. Peralta, well struck again. She's 2 for 2.
Yeah, she's definitely seeing the ball well off of Brisky.
Candidate opened up with a walk in her first appearance. That one will bounce by Giles. Nothing she could do to block that pass ball, so a runner to do it. Hawkins at short takes care of it. 1 down. Sends that one out to right center. White drifting over. 2 down. Runner will tag and head to third. Peralta at third. Got her to chase the rise. 5th strikeout for Brisky to end the threat. Beat A&M, they beat LSU, they won the Oklahoma series. Nice snag at third. They also split with Virginia Tech. That's another team who will probably... White lifts that one up to right field, and Tresvik gets under it, 2 down. Back to the top, and Audrey.
That's how fast this young lady can fly.
Little self-talk in the box. And Tresvik, nope, that's off a hop. She's going to try for second, and they've got her. Little too aggressive on the base pass that time. At the SEC Championships, who's going to be making some memories this year as Brisky records the first out to the 5th inning in a 3-1 Alabama lead. Here's Amelia Leck. Brisky almost got another one, barehanded by Hawkins, and another spectacular play by the freshman shortstop.
Salen Hawkins really just has owned that position for Alabama. This one, look at the way that she's going to manipulate her ability. Coming in, she thinks this ball's up the middle. It goes off the glove. She has to stop, bare hands it, throws off balance. Dukeshire with the good.
Lisenby on base for the 2nd time. And a 2-out base runner. Here comes Rose Roach in the 9 spot. Roach keeps that one in play and drives it out to right. 2-strike base hit.
Yeah, 2-strike base hit. And that
third time through. Abby Smith has struck out twice. Out to left, Vandergriff has it in foul territory, and the Tigers will leave a couple stranded. 3-1 out in it. 2, 3, and 4 coming up to face Guerin. Johnson got under it. Abby Smith out into the shade, 1 down. Hevlin gives that a go. Back to the wall. A grab made by Tresvik on the run. 2 down.
She's going to look for the wall. You can see the ball's going back. Look at her. She's going to look, see where it's at, and then she's going to climb up and grab it, knowing how much room she has, focusing on the ball and reaching. That's one of the most important aspects when you're going after a ball over your head. You have to reach. The feeling when an outfielder has your back, makes a catch like that.
And how about a 1, 2, 3 inning for Guerin? 8 pitches, that's all it took. And a web gem from... And Peralta draws the walk, so the tying run.
5 of her first 6 pitches are balls this inning.
Hot shot, and it jumps over the glove of Elistad. And now the go-ahead run comes to the plate. McCrary sends that out to center, and White is there, makes the catch. Runner will tag from 2nd to 3rd. The throw to 1st. They tried to catch Martin off guard.
Actually surprised they're not making a move at some point.
Runner will be able to take 2nd with that wild pitch.
It's already 2 pitches in this at-bat that have been in the dirt.
Tresvik skies that one, and out on the grass is Hawkins. The runner tags, the throws up the line. Obstruction is the call. The run will score, and sliding in safely at 3rd base is Martin for the inning.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
Got
out.
her.
They got her. Oh, the throw. This could take a run off the board.
Additionally, the ruling on the field was the runner, the runner that started on third base did not leave prior to the release of the pitch, and Alabama is challenging to see if that runner left prior to the release of the touch.
Touch of the catch.
Touch of the catch. Ruling on the field that the runner left after the first touch on the caught fly ball is upheld, safe, run scores, inning over.
Okay, so they will not reverse that one. The run counts, and it's 3-2.
So the throw to Giles up the line, a little bit of a collision, but look at the presence of mind to know that she needs to get the lead base runner, throw over to Ellisted for the tag. They get out of the inning.
Board tonight. Tide lead it by 1 to the bottom of the 6th, 3 outs away from advancing, and looking for some insurance here. Fly ball to Smith, one down. It's 5, 6, and 7 coming up.
Yeah, that's all about communication, because even if you're Vandergriff and you're playing deep with the speed she has, she can make that catch.
Hawkins trying to make amends, driving Tresvik back, and she's got another one. On the track for the second time. It's an outie fest is what it is here at the SEC tournament. For a couple of national teamers, Dutcher will extend the inning with the base hit. So here comes Kendall Clark. Pop up. And that'll take care of business. One last chance in the 7th for War Eagle.
The 7th, got the lower part of the line at 6 and 7 holes, have been very quiet. You've got to go out there and just hammer the strike zone. His last inning, what got her in trouble was a leadoff walk. Not here. 3 straight pitches, is able to pick up the strikeout.
Got her. 2 down. And now the Tide 1 out away. Ground ball, base hit, tying run aboard as she set change.
Yeah, I'm surprised they throw a change up to Lisenby here.
8th pitch of this at-bat coming. Tying run aboard. Got her! And Brisky ends it for Bama with a complete game win over Auburn. 15th win of the season, and her reemergence in the second half of the year continues. Alabama wins it 3-2 to advance. They'll take on South Carolina tomorrow. Salem Hawkins, the hero, offensively and defensively, and Brisky getting it done in the circle.
Yeah, Brisky outstanding in this 7th inning. 3 strikeouts here in the top of the 7th. That rise ball, especially to lefties, a little bit of screwball to it. And how about the reacts by Giles? Ties a season high 8 strikeouts for Brisky.
So we are set for the second.